Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Buddy Steele and you are tuned into Plug Talk. Today's topic is something that's been heavy on my heart lately, and I think it's really important for everyone to be aware of this handy tool that you can have in your personal life, in business, in relationships. It's applicable for anyone, and that is the SMART acronym. It is used for goal setting and goal achieving. I'm going to break that down in this video, what each specific letter signifies and how you can apply it to your life. All right? I hope you guys get something out of it. I love you all. It is time to plug in. Let's get after it. What is up, my people? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you all for tuning in. Today's topic is going to be centered around goal setting. So how to set goals and how to accomplish your goals. More specifically, we're going to focus on the SMART method. If you guys haven't heard of that, I'm going to break that down for you here in this video. So SMART in itself is an acronym in this case. And an acronym, if you don't know, is a set of letters that sometimes can combine to make a relevant word for that topic. Each letter signifies something unique and significant to that topic in its own way. Okay? I first heard of the SMART acronym years ago. I wish I would have covered this video before the New Year's, because that is really when people start setting new goals, but that is not the case. I didn't have a YouTube channel in 2019. The SMART acronym, as far as goal setting is concerned, it's a tool that you can use when setting your goals for yourself or for your team. And as we go through it, you'll learn what the benefits are and how to best use it to make your goals more likely to be accomplished. So we're going to break down each letter here and what they each mean in relation to goal setting, okay? So SMART. So the S in the SMART acronym signifies specific. You want your goal to be specific, okay? You want it to be well-defined and precise. Goals that are specific have a much greater chance of being accomplished. The worst thing you can do is be vague with your goal. Do not be vague or ambiguous. Make sure that this goal is well defined and you know exactly what you're trying to accomplish. So things you need to ask yourself when you're trying to set a specific goal is who, what, where, when, and why. All right? So a bad example of a specific goal, like a vague goal, would be, I want to be a better person this year. That's great. I think that's, an admirable goal to be a better person. I want you to be a better person as well. But what does that look like, and how can you know when you accomplished it, right? You want it to be precise. So a better example for I want to be a better person this year would be every day I want to go out of my way to do something nice for 3 different people so I can practice being less self-absorbed. Now you know exactly what you need to do every day to start practicing being a better person. You really want to ensure that you're completely intentional and precise with your desired goal. That is S, specific. So now we're on to the M. Now the M signifies measurable. You also want your goal to be measurable, okay? You need to be able to determine your progress and monitor whether or not you are staying on track with your desired goal. So how many, how much, how do I know if I've reached my goal? What is my indicator of progress? Some people, it's going to be just units in itself. Some people, it's going to be pounds. It's going to be different for everybody based on your goal, but it's got to be able to be tracked along the way. So let's use this example that's pretty popular. So I want to lose 50 pounds this year, okay? 50 pounds in and of itself seems pretty daunting. If you're just going to focus on the 50th pound from the get-go, that seems very far-fetched and hard to attain, right? But if you break it down, so over this next year, I want to lose 50 pounds. So there's 12 months in a year. Let's take that 50 pounds and dock it down to 48 pounds so it's more easily divisible by 12, okay? So if you break it down, 48 by 12 months, you need to lose 4 pounds a month to hit 50 by a year. And guess what? That equals out to about a pound a week. So you want to lose a pound a week every week, and you will lose 50 pounds, give or take, by the end of that year. It makes things much less daunting and more attainable. This allows you to feel much more optimistic about your goal. This is crucial, okay? It's got to be measurable. So that is the M. Now the A in the SMART acronym signifies achievable. A very important reward of meeting your goal is just the act of achieving it in and of itself. It's gratifying, it's satisfying, it's a confidence boost, and it automatically puts you on a winning streak, right? It gives you the momentum to go and achieve another goal. There is value in the progress that you make along the way, right? But you want to fulfill your goal. There is significance in attaining goal after goal after goal. Those are habits that the most successful people practice, of course. So you want to establish a goal that is challenging enough so that there can be some growth and struggle involved. It should feel like a legitimate accomplishment for yourself. And that's going to be different for everybody. But you want to make sure that your goal is going to be achievable, right? It's got to be within the realm of possibility to happen. So ask yourself, do I have the resources and capabilities to achieve this goal? Have other people that are like me achieved this goal before? Once you determine that the goal is achievable, you can start figuring out the ways in which to make that goal come to life, all right? Now, the R is for realistic. You want your goal to be realistic as well. Now, at first glance, the word realistic kind of seems similar to achievable, right? But, while there is some overlapping parallels there, these are not redundant words. They're both there for a reason. There is a dichotomy there, okay? They both serve a purpose. Anything that is realistic is in turn attainable for you, but not everything that is attainable for you is really realistic. And you might have to sit and think about that for a minute. So for example, let's say you want to run 7 miles every day. Is that achievable? Yeah, running 7 miles every day is achievable, but is that realistic? To run 7 miles every day? For some of us, that is not realistic. So we want to be aware of that, okay? You're really selling yourself short if your goal isn't realistic enough to accomplish. You want to make sure you're aware of this early on and predetermined whether it is realistic or not. If you get a fourth of the way through your goal before you realize that it's not possible to attain, you're much more likely just to stop and give up altogether. So it's got to be something that you can achieve, but it's going to take some hard work getting there. We want to set ourselves up for success, guys. We want to make our goal within reach. And you really, as far as the realistic topic goes, you want to make it relevant to your life purpose and to your lifestyle as well. It's going to mean more to you if you do that. Now, the T in the SMART acronym, the last one, maybe the most crucial, is timely. It is imperative that your goal is time-bound. A goal that is just a dream remains a dream until you've established a finish date. You want to have a finish line to strive for. All right? If you don't have the constraint of time working against you, then there is no urgency. There's no motivation to stay on track. You don't want to just convince yourself that it's enough that you're just maintaining yourself right now. You want to keep applying pressure throughout. Keep your completion date in the forefront. A clearly defined timeline can truly be the difference between accomplishing your goal and getting nowhere near close to your goal. I've seen it with myself and with others all the time. So an example that a lot of people have is they want to quit smoking. And that's great. Okay, but when? When are you going to start smoking? When are you going to stop smoking? Are you going to stop all at once? Or do you think you'll be more successful by weaning yourself down little by little? That's something that, you're going to have to decide for yourself, obviously, but that needs to be determined. All right? When you're working within a timeline, you can easily discover if you need to adjust your sails to make your goal more attainable. All right? It is just imperative that you do that, guys. So that is what the SMART acronym signifies. When you're sitting and making your goals, and I highly suggest that you guys give it the attention it deserves and sit and write your goals down. Okay, you want to be intentional with everything you do in this life. Life is too short. Life doesn't wait for you to catch up. Time will keep going on and pass you by if you're not living a purpose-driven life and making sure that you're focusing on things every day that you want to accomplish so you can grow and be better for yourself and for others. So when you're making these goals, I want you to write them down. Something magical happens when you write a goal down. I've seen it for myself. There's like a switch in your mindset when you put that goal on paper. Something engages within you, and suddenly it's different if you've ever done this before, you know what I mean. It goes from just being a thought or a dream into being a real living entity. Once you write it down, it's real. You are holding that goal. It doesn't mean that you all of a sudden have that goal, but it is now within grasp. It is now a possibility. It doesn't seem far-fetched and out of reach. You want to give yourself that chance, guys. So when you're writing your goals down, you know, the goal that you have in mind, make sure that you take it through each letter of the SMART acronym and make sure that it fits within each of those suggestions. You need to take your goal seriously, guys, all right? And that's the first step in it. So I first heard about the SMART acronym back in like 2011. So, 9 years ago. I still refer to it every single time I'm setting a goal. I mean that every single time. By utilizing the SMART method, the goal plans itself. So I highly encourage I highly encourage all of you guys to give it a try. You are more powerful than you could ever fathom, guys. It is within all of us. We harness the ability to accomplish these enormous and outlandish dreams that we all possess. You are talented enough, you are intelligent enough, you are worthy enough. It's already in you. You already got it. The only thing that you might be missing is the goal itself to get it done. So I want to end this with a couple of quotes that I really, really appreciate. The first one is by Bill Copeland. The trouble with not having a goal is that you can spend your whole life running up and down the field and never score. That was Bill Copeland. All right. And Lou Holtz also had another quote that really stuck out to me. It hit me right in the heart. If you're bored with life, if you don't get up every morning with a burning desire to do things, you do not have enough goals. And I can totally relate to that as well. If you're not living your life with purpose, it is so easy to get complacent with life and let life happen to you rather than you going out and affecting life, affecting your future, manifesting your destiny, realizing all of the goals that you have. When you set goals and you start maintaining the progress it takes to achieve them, you are ensuring that the goal is going to happen. You're putting it in you're putting it within yourself to ensure that it's going to happen. We all have that ability to make our goals inevitable. Okay? That's really all I got, guys. Let's all hold ourselves to a higher standard this year. Let's all be better. Okay? We all deserve to be better for ourselves. Let's start being better today. All right, guys. So that was the SMART acronym. There's some suggestions there for you guys to try to apply into your life to set realistic, specific, appropriate goals and then to ensure that you're gonna achieve them one day. If you guys enjoyed this video, got something out of it, please smash that like button. Please subscribe to my channel as well if you haven't already. I'll be posting all different types of content from here on out. And please share this video with someone else if you think that maybe they're having trouble with their goals or even just establishing goals in and of themselves. I hope you guys all have a good weekend. I'm going to catch you guys all on Monday. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to one another. We finna plug out. All right, guys. Deuces!